This is the shawl we're going to crochet today. It looks so warm. For the hat, I will put a link in the description box below for your guide, and let's get started. In today's video, we're going to use this yarn. It's gonna be a bit difficult to show you where's the stitches, but this is going to be a little bit advanced beginner. You know what I am explaining while I am crocheting. I like to use this yarn because it's nice and it's perfect for the project that I am picking today. I will put the description of this yarn in the description box below. So I'm gonna use 3.5mm hook for this project. Make a slip knot. And then make a chain of 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have here a chain of 20. We are making first the head of the fox. So go in the second chain from your hook. Insert your hook in the second chain from your hook. Grab that yarn and pull. 2 loops in your hook. 1, 2. Yarn over and pull through the rest of the loops in your hook. That is a first single crochet. And I'm gonna make 1 single crochet per stitches until the last chain. This is probably not a beginner friendly because of the yarn that I am using, but if you have been crocheting, then you know what I am talking about here. Then it's easier for you to find where you're going. So 1 single crochet per stitches until the last chain. I like to use this yarn, and so I use this yarn for this project today. I thought this is a perfect color because I don't actually have other color here available, so I have this one only left. So I have this use finally, because I always think it's not the best yarn for tutorial, but this is not a beginner friendly tutorial, as I would say, because of the yarn that I am using. But I can guide you where you're going, how many stitches, what stitches to use, and so on and so forth. I am actually here in my last chain. I'm gonna insert my hook there and play yarn over and pull. Yarn over, pull through all that loops in your hook. So I have 19 single crochet in total. Round 2, chain 1, turn, 1 single crochet in the first stitch. In the very first stitch you find, make 1 single crochet, and then 1 single crochet per stitches until the last stitch. And you should have 19 single crochet in total in round 3. We're actually in round 3 now. I am here in my last stitch. I'm gonna place my last single crochet. And that's the effect that I like of this yarn. It's kind of like fairy. So I have 19 single crochet in total here, just like in round 2. So I'm gonna repeat round 3, and I'm gonna show you how many rounds I made. I am here in round 7 in total, and now we are going to decrease to reach the mouth of the fox. So we're gonna decrease 1 stitch in each round that we're going. So chain 1, we're gonna turn, insert your hook in the very first stitch that you find, yarn over and pull. You have 2 loops in your hook, go in the next stitch, grab that yarn and pull. You have 3 loops in your hook. Grab that yarn and pull through all the 3 loops in your hook, and that is your first decrease. 3 loops in your hook and pull through all. That is your first decrease. And just place 1 single crochet per stitches until you reach the last stitch. And we are now in round 8. I'm here in my last stitch, placing 1 single crochet. I have 18 stitches in total. We are decreasing 1 stitch in every row. So I'm gonna repeat round 8 and I'm gonna show you how many rounds I made for decreasing. Again, for round 1 to round 7 is equal to 1 inches long. Our wideness for chain 20 in round 1 that we started is equal to 4.5 inches wide. So if you want to make this a little bit wider, you can adjust the chains in round 1. You can add more chain if you want it a little bit more wider for the face of our fox in the forehead. So let's continue decreasing, and I'm gonna show you how many rounds of decrease I made. I am now in round 23 and I have 3 stitches left. So chain 1, turn. I am now in round 24. In round 23 I have 3 stitches left, and now I am in round 24. So chain 1, decrease 2 stitch into 1 stitch, just like in round 8, and 1 single crochet in the next or in the last stitch. Round 25, chain 1, turn, and we have 2 stitches left, just decrease those. And as you can see, you have 1 stitches left now, and you're done once you have 1 stitches left. Once you're done, chain 1, pull tight and cut the yarn. And let's begin. So make a slip knot and chain 27. I just estimated this one, chain 27. So 1, 2, so that's chain 20 in round 1. Let's add more, 20, 21, 22. I will go to chain 30, so just a little bit, few inches, 1.5 centimeter in each side. Chain 1 and 1 single crochet in the second chain from the hook. So 1, 2, and 1 single crochet. I'm gonna repeat round 1 to round 7 from this one. Round 8, I'm gonna repeat round 8 above when I made this one, our first decrease. Chain 1, turn, and decrease the first 2 stitches that you find. 1 decrease, and 1 single crochet per stitches until the last stitch, just like what we do here in the first decrease that we did, or the rest of the decrease that we did. 1 decrease in this part and 1 single crochet per stitches until the last stitch. I'm gonna repeat round 8, and I'm gonna show you how many rounds of decrease I have made. So basically we just want to make another piece of this, but a little bit bigger. So I have here a total of 28 rows of single crochet from round 8 all the way to round 28. That is our decrease, and that leads me here to 1 inches left of this remaining orange piece when I place the white piece on top of that. Round 28 I have 6 stitches left. So this is about 1 1/2 inches long. Just keep decreasing until you get 1 inches left of this orange piece. I'm going to stop decreasing since this is enough already. So I'm gonna chain 1, turn, and 1 single crochet in the first stitch. We are not going to decrease anymore, and 1 single crochet per stitches until the last stitch, and I have 9 stitches in total in round 6 stitches in total in round 29. So I'm gonna keep repeating round 29, making 1 single crochet per stitches, and I'm gonna show you how many rounds I made for 1 single crochet per stitches. I have here a total of 16 rows from 1 single crochet per stitches, and in each row 6 stitches in total. It's about 3.5 inches long of 1 single crochet per stitches. So once you're done, just chain 1, pull tight, and cut that yarn. Place the yarn like this and turn it like this, and insert your hook here in that yarn, in that hole, and grab that yarn, and just like that. And then we're going to hold this yarn here and make a chain of 1. Chain 1, and in the circle place 3 single crochet. 1, 2, and last one 3. Pull this one to make it tighter. So I have 3 stitches here in total in round 1. So round 2, chain 1, turn, 2 single crochet in the very first stitch, 1, 2, 1 single crochet per stitches, 1, 2. So in round 2 I have 1, 2, 3, 4 stitches in total. I'm gonna repeat round 2, the one we just made, placing 2 single crochet in the very first stitch and 1 single crochet per stitches until the last stitch, until we reach round 6. So repeat round 2 until round 6, or until you reach total of 3 inches wide. This is 3 inches wide and almost, let me see, wait, this is about 2.2 inches long and 3 inches wide. But you can add more rows repeating round 2. The more rows you add, the more wider it become here on the top, and the more longer it becomes. So I stop in round 6, which is 3 inches wide and 2.2 inches long. So that depends what kind of yarn you are using, a bigger or a smaller yarn. So I'm using a bulky yarn for this one. So repeat round 2, 2 single crochet in the first stitch and 1 single crochet per stitches until the last stitch. Chain 1, turn, 2 single crochet in the first stitch, 1 single crochet per stitches until you reach round 6. In round 6 I have 8 stitches in total, and I just want to let you know that in every time you're adding rows, you're adding 1 stitch, because we're placing 2 single crochet in the very first stitch. So if you go in the next stitch, you're adding 1 stitch every time you are in the next row. So I have 8 stitches in total here in round 6. So once you're done, I'm going to chain 1, pull tight, and cut the yarn. Secure the remaining stitches. And as well as here. Take it. Go for that and cut the rest of that yarn. When you fold it, it's about like a half of the ear, about here, and make a slip knot of the black yarn. Pull, chain one, and I'm gonna place one single crochet in a random stitches until I reach the other side of the other half of this ear. So I'm just placing one single crochet per stitches or per random stitches that I find. Something not too close to each other. I mean not too tight. I mean not too far. Okay, and we're gonna take last one. So go with the filling and then chain one, pull tight, and cut the rest of the yarn here and secure the remaining stitches likewise. Fast to make for the ears. Let's connect all this part, this one. So just go back here and just go in a random stitches likewise. Connect all. I'm just gonna insert this here into this one here. Stitches here. Tough to learn. Secure the remaining stitch once you're done, and I'm going to cut the yarn. And we're done with this one. Now we're gonna connect the other one here. So it's gonna be like that. That is so cute. So let me attach first the eyes. The nose is already attached. If you don't have the eyes, I have this option. This yarn, folded it in half and try to place the knot in the middle. Not so tight and not so loose. Enough to make a bubble for the eyes. I'm gonna make 4 times or 5 times. That's 3, 4, and last one. And then attach it here. So to attach, it's very easy. Insert your hook at the behind and grab that yarn and pull. Repeat in the other side, inserting it here anywhere closer to that and pull to the other side. And then you're gonna repeat that 1 time here. Super nice also this eyes. Then you can just make a knot here until it is properly secure for you. And this is just how it looked like. It's super nice and really just like an eyes as well. But since I like to use this one this time, so I'm gonna take this one out. Just if you don't have this one. This one is really nice also. I really like it. Make that glue on it behind that eyes and attach it here. And you have a ready eyes for your fox. We are going to start at the back of our ears here and fold it like that. And in your very first stitch here in this corner, insert your hook in the very first stitch that you can find and insert your hook in the slip knot and pull. Chain 1, insert your hook in the same stitch, make 1 single crochet. 1 single crochet in the next stitch, and we're going to make 1 single crochet per stitches until we reach the other end of the head of the fox, until here. So as you can see, we have 28 stitches in total here because this is our round one. As you can see, it was like this. We have 28 stitches in round one here, so we should have 28 stitches here as well. But if you missed 1 stitch or 2 stitches, is also okay, as long as not too much. But as I remember, we have 28 stitches here. So I'm gonna make 1 single crochet per stitches until the last stitch. just enough that the orange is balanced to this point here of the white, and as well as here. So go ahead with that, make 1 single crochet per stitches, and I'm gonna meet you once I'm done. And 28, I have 28 stitches in total in my round 1. Same stitches, number of stitches in round 1 when we begin this one. This is how your work shall look like. It's really beautiful. Chain 1, turn, and make 1 single crochet in the very first stitch that you can find, and 1 single crochet per stitches until the last stitch again. And I'm gonna keep repeating, making 1 single crochet per stitches until I have enough rounds of 1 single crochet per stitches, and I'm gonna meet you once I'm done. Once you're done, chain 1, pull tight and cut the yarn as long as it is nicely secured. And now we're gonna proceed to the white yarn, which I have here. This is the same yarn that I use for, oops. So now I'm gonna use the same yarn what I did to this one here. I make 2 yarn together and a little bit thicker than it is. So I'm gonna insert my hook here in the corner of the last row and make a slip knot of the new yarn that you are gonna attach here, or the new color. It's up to you which color you like, and pull. I'm gonna make a slip knot or a knot here to secure these 2 ends. 1, 2, last one. Let's go for the last one. 3 knots I made in total. Go for that or add more. Insert your hook in the same stitch or in the very first stitch. Make 1 single crochet and 1 single crochet per stitches until the last stitch. Basically, I'm just repeating round 2 here again. The only thing is that I added a new color. And on the last stitch, this is my last stitch, which is 28. To decrease, chain 1, turn, easier for you. Insert your hook in the very first stitch, grab that yarn and pull. 2 loops in your hook, go in the next stitch, insert, grab that yarn and pull. 3 loops in your hook, grab that yarn, pull through all the 3 loops in your hook. Super easy. And then 1 single crochet in the next stitch, 1 single crochet in the next stitch, and 1 single crochet per stitches until the last stitch. So we only decrease 1 time here in the beginning. I am here in my last stitch, placing 1 last single crochet, chain 1 and turn. I have a total of, I am actually now round 1, round 2 of the tail. So we are making the tail. So I don't count this as round 29. We begin in round 1 for the tail. So we are now in round 3. Round 1, round 2, and now round 3. Now we are going to repeat round 2. The decrease in the beginning. 1 decrease in the beginning. 1 single crochet per stitches until the last stitch. So in round 2 we have 27 stitches in total, and in every row you are decreasing 1 stitch. So I'm gonna repeat round 2 until I have and I'm gonna show you how many rounds I made until I have 1 stitch left. So go ahead, do that, and I'm gonna meet you once I'm done. Chain 1, turn. I have 3 stitches left. Decrease 2 stitch into 1 stitch. 1 single crochet in the last stitch. So now we have 2 stitches left. Chain 1, turn, and I have 2 stitches left. I will just decrease that. That is my last decrease. So I have 1 stitch left in round 28. Chain 1, pull tight, and cut the yarn like that. This is how it look like. I have 28 stitches in total. 29. I'm gonna add a double crochet row. I'm gonna make a slip knot. Insert your hook here in the very first stitch. We have 6 stitches here actually in total. 1 2 3 4 5 6. Insert your hook in the slip knot and pull. Chain 3, 1 2 3. 1 double crochet in the next stitch. That is your second double crochet. 1 double crochet per stitches until the last stitch. So 1 2 3 4 5 and last one 6. Chain 1, pull tight and cut the yarn. Secure the remaining stitch now or later. So I had a button here. I'm gonna attach it here at the back of the of this one. Turn it to the other side and place it here. The edge is closer to the first round of this one here. 1. Keep going. 2. When you make it like this, you're gonna wrap the body around your neck a few times or 1 time, depends how long this is, and place it like that, and you can just simply make it like this, and it's done.